Yo, people, it is I, J Reaper X, and this is what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Pucci and Dio. So, last time I tried to show pictures of Pucci and Dio, the recording just cut. So I'm not gonna do that because I really don't want my recording to cut again. It's just annoying, you know. So, yeah. So I'm not gonna do that. If you don't know, well, my bad. I'm sorry, but no. You can just look it up on your computer or whatever you're on. I. Oh, and by the way, thank you for 40 subs, and really thank you for the views on a legendary Minecraft hero and legendary Devil Fruit hero. Like, that's really good. Thank you. And without further ado, we're gonna start. But of course, I gotta wait. Alright, so we start off, by the way, the Ninetales attack still happens like in canon. So yeah. And yeah. So we go to Naruto. He's getting beat up by the villagers because he's only 4 years old. And they beat him like more than usual. Like, I don't know why, but they just do. So he's like badly injured, bro. So yeah. And well, yeah, bro, what can I say? So then he's knocked out unconscious like super long ago. So yeah. And then well, I guess I'm sorry. So I guess he goes back to the mindscape because he's like badly injured. Like, it's really bad. So yeah. And yeah. Basically, when he goes to the mindscape, he sees three figures. Two appears to be humanoid, and another one just seems to be an animal, or just something that isn't human. So then, and yes, it's the sewers still, cause why not? So yeah, and well, then he sees a Kurama, and he's not scared, bro. He just says, "Wow, what a furball! You're a huge fox." I'm sorry, bro. I'm trash at making kid voices. My bad. Yep, my bad. So then well, yeah. I'm so sorry, bro. I am literally so sorry, bro. Okay, yeah. And then he sees the Kurama is shocked, like he's surprised, like, kid, are you not scared of me? I am the great Nine-Tails Fox. And Naruto, he's like, no, Mr. Ninetales. Well, it's weird to call you Ninetales, so what's your name? And Kurama, he's surprised, he's like, my name's Kurama. And now Naruto's like, Mr. Kurama, I think you're really fluffy. I don't think you're really scary. And Kurama is even more shocked because he has never heard a human call him I guess cute or big furball. So then thing, Naruto, he turns back to the two humanoid figures, and and thing, they appear, and Naruto, he's like, and who are you two, misters? Are you here to beat me up like the villagers? And Pucci and Dio, they nod their head no. They just say, "Whoa, we are here to give you our powers. We observed your life up until then, and we've seen that you have a pretty crappy life, and we would like to help you with that because we actually feel bad for you." You know, well, then one of them says, "Well, my name is Dio Brando. You can just call me Dio, though." And um, well, yeah. And the other one says, "My name is Andrea Pucci, but you can just call me Pucci." And Izuku, bro, oh my god, Naruto, he nods, and he's like, "Okay then, Mr. Dio and Mr. Pucci, and Mr. Kurama. Well, what am I doing here, and what are all of you doing here?" And Kurama, he's like, "Well, the fourfold Kage sealed me inside of you, kid." And the two humanoid, the Dio and Pucci, they both say, "Well, you are a reincarnation." Sorry for the interruption. Yes. So I was okay. Yeah. So Dio and Pucci, they say, "Naruto Uzumaki, you are our reincarnation, and we are here to give you powers." I'm not sure if the giant fox will comply because apparently he hates humans, but since you're a reincarnation and we actually feel bad for you, and we have pretty crappy life for ourselves, so we can relate to you, we want to give you our power. And Naruto, he's like, "Well, what exactly is your power?" No, Dio, he says, sorry. Well, Dio says, "Me and Pucci's powers are called stands. They're basically manifestations of your spirit. And me and Pucci, we got different stands. Everyone has different stands. Mine is called the world, but since have achieved heaven, it has now become the world over heaven." And Pucci is like, "Well, my stand is called Made in Heaven. It has 3 stages, and you will be able to access all of them. The first one is called White Snake. The second one is called Sea Moon. And the final one is called Made in Heaven." And Kurama, he's like, "Well, kid, since I actually feel bad for you, like both of them, I will give you my chakra. And I will train you in how to use it and how to properly use your chakra. Since I was sealed inside Kushina Uzumaki, I guess I can teach you a few Uzumaki techniques, like the Uzumaki chains, but I'm pretty sure you won't need it." And Naruto's like, "Wow, you guys are all so cool. So when does training start?" And well, they all say training starts now. And we time skip to when Naruto finishes his training. And it's still in the mindscape, by the way. Yeah. So yeah. So in the real world is like real world is basically an hour. So then no um Dio and Pucci, they're about to vanish, And Izuku is like, oh no, oh hell no. Sorry, I said Izuku, bro. And Naruto, he's like, well, I must say he calls Dio dad or father or papa, and he calls Pucci uncle, bro, and he just calls Kurama big bro, cause why not? And yeah, so Pucci and Dio, they're about to vanish, and you know, Izuku. Oh my, I'm so stupid. Naruto, he's like, Papa Dio, Uncle Pucci. There is no way I'm gonna let you go. All of you have trained me too well for that. And then he uses a reality override. It's an ability from the world over heaven. And he makes them stay, bro. No, he makes them he makes them stay. And he can make them appear like as spirits. And he can also ask Kurama one day if he wanted to be able to have a human form so that he can be summoned as a spirit in the real world. And yeah. So Kurama accepted, and he now has a human form. I'm not gonna show you because it's gonna cut my recording, and I don't want that. Cause no, I just don't want that. So yeah, and then he's not gonna summon them yet. Keep in mind he's still 4 years old, but he's really smart and really powerful, So yeah. My bad. Oh, and by the way, I must say that in this timeline, he actually takes care of Naruto, but he still kind of he still lets the people like step over him, like he really does his role as a Hokage, but he protects Naruto, he doesn't just give him an apartment and just abandon him, so no, time skip to when my boy Naruto wakes up. Like, bro is changed, bro. This man, bro, he's no longer a little kid, bro. This man, bro, if they call him a demon, bro, he's gonna be a demon, bro. Like, he's gonna scare people now, bro. Like, people ain't gonna disrespect him no more, bro. He kind of got that Dio and a Pucci attitude, he's a menace like Kurama. Like, Kurama, bro, he's just menacing, okay? And plus, he can make his stand visible or invisible. Well, stands. So yeah. Oh wait, shit. Okay, I'm back. So I said that Naruto was not a menace. Bro, he's no longer the little kid he was. So and I also said that Hiruzen was good. And it's gonna be useful because it is, okay. Yeah. And he does not save Hinata yet. I don't wanna make that yet. So we're gonna, time skip. Izuku wakes up, and Naruto wakes up, and he goes to the Hokage's office. And he's like, Gigi. Like, in a deeper but not too deep voice. Like, Gigi. Thank you. Okay, so I'm back. So he's like, Gigi, I've seen how you've not done your Hokage role, and I really do not like that. The village needs a Hokage. You cannot be trampled by a mere civilians from a mere civilian council. This is not how the power works in Konoha. And he agrees, and he's like, "You're right, Naruto boy, but I'm getting old, so I'm really worried." And Naruto's like, "Oh, Gigi, I've got the perfect solution for that." And um he's like, "What do you mean, Naruto boy?" And Naruto, he uses a reality overwrite, I think is what it's called. I'm not sure, but I don't care. If it is, it is. If it's not, my bad. He uses reality overwrite to basically write reality as if prime Hiruzen, basically. He puts Hiruzen to prime, to back his prime, like full power, bro. The real god of shinobi, bro. Full power Hiruzen, bro. So yeah. Then um and bro, I might just change it. It's not father. Like, he doesn't consider Dio as father no more, cause that will be for later. It will be good for later. So yeah, I know he doesn't call Dio as well, he doesn't consider Dio his father yet. He just calls him uncle, like Pucci, And I say yeah, like he's not gonna do it ever, Yeah. So then he's here, and he looks at himself, and he's like, "Naruto boy, how did you do that?" I know. Um. Thing. Um. Naruto, he's like, "Oh, that's a secret, Gigi. But now you can help. You can save the village, and you don't have to. Now you can protect the village, and and you're not old anymore. You're back in your prime." And he just gets up his chair, and he hugs Naruto tightly, and he like swings him around, He's like, "Thank you, Naruto boy," and Naruto's like, "And since I am actually generous, I'm gonna do this for you." And he basically brings Hiruzen's wife back. He's like on in tears, and she's like, I'm not even sure. Well, let me see what Hiruzen's wife's name is. Okay, Hiruzen, he's like, "Biwako, is that you?" And Biwako, which is basically the name of Hiruzen's wife, Biwako, Toby. She's like, "Hiruzen, it is me. I don't know how I'm back from life, but I am." And they basically run, and they hug and kiss each other, And no, it's not the old one. It's like basically the version, like young, I guess, young version of her, but not too young. Basically same age as Saritobi. Oh, Hiruzen, my bad. No, Hiruzen's just like, "Thank you, Naruto boy. You don't know how much this means to me." And Izuku, Naruto, he's like, "And plus, I really don't want Grandma to die again. So I'm gonna give her some strength. Well, no, I'm gonna give her some healing powers, which will be, well, she will be able to use it in some ways that cannot be considered normal." And he's like, "What exactly do you mean, Naruto boy?" And yes, she was a medical ninja before she died. So yeah, and Naruto, he's like, "Well, you see, she will have, since if you heal somebody too much, it's really not a good thing. But if you don't heal them enough, that's not good either. So her ability will be called Gold Experience, It is named after something that I really find precious. And the ability is basically to give life. If you give too much life to something, it will wither and it will die. But she will always be able to repeat that cycle. So, yeah. And plus, I'm gonna give her some super strength so that she can defend herself. And he's like, Naruto boy, is that true? And Naruto, basically he gives her memories on how to use her abilities, So she's good, um, uh, Naruto is like, Grandma, you see that tree there? I want you to use gold experience on it. And she basically she gives life to the tree. Basically, the tree was a baby, and he was insisting grow, and grow. He's like, whoa. Like, in his head, he's like impressed, And then he sees that the tree is withering, And he's like, oh, so that's what you meant, Naruto boy. And Naruto's he nods, and he's like, yep. So, Grandpa, now I just have one favor to ask of you. Now, here's his, what is it, Naruto boy? And he just, Naruto, he's like, I want you to actually take care of this village. People like Danzo, he should be eliminated. He's just a bad leader. And since you're not old anymore, you don't really need him. You can replace him. And the civilian council, they have no power compared to you. So you should you don't have to worry about them trying to overpower you with rules, since you are the Hokage now and you're back to your prime. I know. He's like, very well done, very well, Naruto boy. I will now do the best with my position as the Hokage, and yeah. Time skip to when Naruto is old enough to go to the academy, and like, no, I'm gonna make a nice scene, Yeah, no, okay, it's fine, yeah. Time skip to 2 years later, he's 6 years old, he can go to academy. So, and I believe they graduate the academy at like 12. Yeah. If not, I'm sorry. Sorry if there's background noise. So yeah, I'm sorry for that. So yeah. So we're gonna go to Naruto. He's just walking, and oh, and by the way, that picture that is in that you see right now, that's how he looks every time he uses his stand, because he always uses the two stands and the QB chakra. Like, he doesn't want to separate them at all. And yes, there will still be that red aura around him, because else how we're gonna know if he uses his stand. And yeah, he's walking around the village. Villagers are murmuring about it. And Naruto, he has enough, bro. Bro, he's a menace, bro. He has enough, bro. People that try to attack him, they're like, Naruto, bro, he transforms, and the villagers are scared shitless, bro. They're like, the demon, he has the wickedest power, And they try to run away. But the villagers that attack Naruto, bro, they don't get away, bro. Naruto, he grows 9 tails, bro. And in Baryon mode, it doesn't kill Kurama. No. Like, bro, no. Okay, it doesn't. And, yeah. So he grabs them villagers, bro. And he beats the living shit out of them, bro. Like, these villagers, they're begging for their lives, bro. Now, the other villagers, they watch that shit and they're shaking too. They're like, oh shit, we shouldn't have done that to the demon, And, Naruto, he screams like loud enough so that the villagers can hear that. Like, yeah, they're like, from now on, villagers, you shall call me Naruto-sama, and you will give me respect, unless you want to end the beating to a pulp. Do you understand, villagers? No, all the villagers are the same. They're like, yes, Naruto-sama, we will always respect you, and we won't call you a demon anymore. And bro, just like this, bro, Naruto, bro, yes, he's feared, bro. He has gained the respect, bro. He don't need to be Okage to get respect, bro. But, he's not a villain. He's not gonna be a villain. He's still a good person. But now, bro had enough, so he snapped, bro. So, so yeah. And he only used the Kyuubi chakra, bro. And there was still that red aura around him, but he only used the cube. He didn't even bother using Made in Heaven or the world over heaven or Sea Moon or White Snake. He didn't even bother using any of his stands. So Villager's weak as fuck. So he times get to when he goes to the academy, and oh, and by the way, everybody knows that cause Naruto, he doesn't care, bro. He said to reason that he doesn't care if the villagers know that he is the one that um put Hiruzen back to his prime, because he will not get target. He's too overpowered. He's too overpowered to be defeated. He's too powerful, Hiruzen, he took, because he saw what bro can do, so he took Naruto to his word, and he literally told everyone what Naruto did, and they believed him. And by the way, Danzo, he's gone, executed. So Uchiha massacre, bro, ain't happening. So yeah, and yeah, I'm so sorry, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick. So Naruto, he goes to the academy, I and yeah. So he entered his classroom, and he has a serious expression. Like, he's not like dumb and stupid, but he's serious, You see that face he has right now, bro? But without the cloak and all that shit, that's his face. Boom. And yeah, and I'm gonna say he wears Pucci's clothes. It looks similar to these clothes right here, I guess. So yeah, it's good. Um. So Naruto, he comes late. Not even late. He's not late at all, bro. So yeah, he goes to his seat, his usual seat. Nah, bro sits next to Sasuke, and Sasuke, he doesn't mind, and yeah. By the way, the students at the Naruto's class, they didn't hear the warning, but all the village did. Well, the villagers, they did, bro. So Naruto, bro, you don't fuck with him no more. There's no beating Naruto up, bro. It don't work like that no more. So yeah. Yeah. I'm so sorry, bro. There's no script. I'm just doing this like this. And no, I might change some things that I said before. Nobody knows that it's Naruto, just because he just doesn't want attention. Yeah. So nobody knows who made the third kind of get back to his prime. So yeah. And yes, they were transported to a different dimension when all that happened. So yeah, there's no ninja that can spy on them, bro. It's a whole ass different dimension. So yeah. So he's just next to Sasuke. Then the bell rings. Iruka Sensei, he comes in. on Sakura, they come and they're like, damn you, Demon Naruto. Don't you see that this seat is the seat next to Sasuke-kun is ours? And Naruto, bro, he looks at them pissed and he's like, hurry no Sakura. Did you not hear what I did to those villagers that tried to attack me? And Sakura, she's like, no, you're weak anyway, and you're a demon. And Naruto, bro's pissed. Like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go demon time, And he literally does that. Bro, he transforms in his stand form, and now, bro, he uses the Nine Tails only, but he still has the red aura. He basically looks like this, like what you see in the picture. So yeah, bro. And no, he grows nine tails, and bro has enough, bro. He's like, he takes Sakura bro, and he bashes their heads together, bro. Knocked the fuck out, unconscious, bro. Like, they will be out of commission for a while, bro. And bro, Sasuke and all the class, they see that, and even Iruka Sensei is like, and they're shocked, And Iruka Sensei is like, Naruto, what did you do that for? And yeah, Iruka Sensei, he's nice. He doesn't discriminate. No, so yeah. And Naruto, he looks at Iruka Sensei with seriously, but he's like, these two, they are not ready for the ninja world. And if you don't fix them soon, Iruka Sensei, they will die as soon as they graduate. Because they think that the ninja world is about playing and being with one person, whatever. But no, it doesn't work like that. And if they're fangirls and they want to be kunoichis, then that attitude will not work. So you better fix them up, Iruka Sensei. No, Sensei, because he doesn't know the name yet. He just says, you better fix them up, Sensei, or else they will die. And he said that in a deep voice, So, the Iruka Sensei and people, they got chills down their spines. But even, Sasuke, he was shocked, Then Iruka Sensei, he nods and he's just like, okay, kid, can you just go back to your seat, please? And Naruto, he does so. He deactivates his mode, so yeah. I'm gonna call it the Kurama stand mode. Kurama stand mode. Yeah. Such a basic name, but I like basic names, so don't blame me. Yeah. So, then, because I he introducing himself, because the whole class was quiet because of Naruto. So he introduces himself. He says, my name is Iruka, and I will be your sensei. You can call me Iruka Sensei. And, he basically calls all the names, names of the popular students, He says, and they all say they're here, no one's, except Sakura. No, Sakura, they woke up, and they saw what Naruto did, and they kind of heard. I know it sounds stupid, but they kind of heard while they were unconscious what Naruto said, bro, she didn't really care, but Sakura, bro, she took that to heart. She was determined, to be a better kunoichi, because she probably is gonna could probably impress Sasuke more, and it will be better for her if she trains and becomes strong. Yeah. And the thing, Sasuke, he will not be cocky and shit. Just a normal dude, right? So we time skip. Well, Eureka he does his lesson and blah blah blah. But we time skip to the when they're all 12 years old. And Naruto he's still trained because why not? He still talk with Dio and Pucci and Kurama a lot, a lot. And so yeah, they're now 12 years old. They're doing the graduation exam, I guess, because the first day was like all the other days of school they're irrelevant. So the last day is good. Um. So yeah, and so basically, like they all do the clone due to it's Naruto's turn, and he does the sign, but yeah, he just does shadow clones. Let's just see he learned that. Yeah, he learned that, and yeah. So he does like 100 shadow clones. Sasuke got like 10. Yeah. And he transformed the clones into Dio and Pucci and Kurama human form. The fourth and Kushina, all of that. He passed with flying colors, bro. Then we go to the kunai throwing portion, and Naruto he clapped. He was first. He got 10 out of 10 for the kunai throwing. Blah blah blah. And now the interesting part. For the spars, I might just look up because I don't know. I don't know. You know what, bro? I'm not even gonna do that, bro. I'm not in the mood for searching that up. So we're just gonna skip to Sasuke vs Naruto. So Naruto he wanted to show more of his powers, because he was kind of bored. Like his previous fights were just trash, He didn't even use any modes, So yeah. Yeah, that's it, bro. What can I say, So then you can say he was like fight. He uses his cloak and all, and he summoned Made in Heaven because the world over heaven, that's just bullying. Okay, let's be honest here. That's just bullying, bro. That's literally just bullying people, yo. Bro, the world over heaven's so OP. So that's bullying. And people are like so shocked because he made it visible. And they're like, what the hell is that? So yeah. Even Sasuke, he stops for a moment. He thinks, oh, is that one of his abilities? Have to be careful. And Naruto says, this is made in heaven. It is a special power that I got. And you don't need to know how. But just know, Uchiha Sasuke, you cannot win. And basically, the made in heaven sound that he does? Sasuke, he hears that before he passes out. He hears that and he just passes out. Because yeah, and he only saw a yellow and red flash before he passed out. Yes, yellow and red. That's nice. So yeah. All the students, bro, they were shocked and speechless And then they started cheering like crazy because Naruto, he's not hated no more. They started cheering like crazy. So yeah. So Naruto, he passes easily. Then time skip next day. They get their Jonin Sensei. Blah blah blah. Team 7, bro, is still Team 7. Um. So yeah. So this Team 7 is still Team 7. They get Kakashi. So we go to Kakashi. The introduction is the same. So I don't need to go over it. So we time skip to the bell test. Yep, bell test. Yeah, nah. I'm gonna talk about before that. So after the introduction, Kakashi just tells them to not eat because of the bell test, blah blah blah. But then Sasuke and Sakura, Sasuke asks first, Naruto, I've seen that you're very powerful, and he like blushes for embarrassment, and then he says, "Can you train me?" You know, um, and Naruto is like, "Sure, I really would like you to get strong. Having a rival would be good for me, you know." And Sakura, he's like, Naruto, would you mind teaching me too? I really don't want to be weak anymore, and I want to be stronger. Hearing that, like Sasuke, he's shocked and he smiles, because now Sakura finally understood that she has to get strong if she really wants to impress him. So yeah, and yeah, bro, what can I say? And, yeah. So no, Naruto, he trains them. Well, he read their mind and all of that shit, and he saw that they were not lying. Like they can be trusted. So he trusted them, and yeah, basically they trained in the mindscape, by the way. So, and let's just say Naruto, he summoned Madara, and he took the Rinnegan and the Eternal Mangekyo. Well, he basically combined every Mangekyo into one. So basically, not so yeah. And then he gave those eyes to Sasuke. Yeah. Um, Sasuke, he was like, Naruto, are you really sure you want to give me that? Isn't that something you could take for yourself? And Naruto is like, I'm not in Uchiha. I'm just in Uzumaki. And I don't need the Sharingan or the Rinnegan. So not Sasuke. He hugs Naruto because in the mindscape it was a lot of training. So yeah, and he bro hugs Naruto. And he just thanks him, and yeah, basically he has Rinnegan and like basically a really good Sharingan, I guess. I don't want to make it look like Madara's, cause why not? So yeah. Then we go to Sakura. Sakura, she basically has the strength of Tsunade. And she's super good at healing. Like super super good. And Naruto gave her a present, I guess, too. Which is basically a staff, I guess. I'm gonna make it the staff of the Monkey King. The thing that can expand. And yeah. So basically, she can. It's a pink version. Why would she use that? No. She basically gives her some, I guess, customizable gloves. Not the ninja gloves, but she can make them grow, harden into anything she wants, or whatever whatever you think of. So yeah, and they're light, like it won't weigh anything more than it's supposed to weigh. So yeah, so we times skip bell test next day. They eat breakfast, cause yeah, they just eat breakfast, and they all come at the same time, and Sasuke, he has taken interest in Sakura because she's now strong and she's no longer weak and she won't have to rely on him every time. So yeah. And yeah. So then, Sasuke and Sakura, they started talking, And they went on a couple of dates in the Mindscape. I'm gonna say, Naruto gave them some free time to, talk to each other, So yeah. And they started dating, Yeah. They're both strong, so Sasuke, he sees no problem. Sakura too. So yeah. Time skip bell test. Um, they're all like above Jonin, like Kage level, like even more than that, like high Kage level. The three of them, like they're all high Kage level. So yeah. So yeah, that happens, and you know, thing. Yeah. So he took the bell test. I said it again. I'm sorry if I repeat things. And yes, they can hide their presence. So Kakashi, he arrives like late, like usual, but they didn't mind because yeah, they just took a nap until Kakashi came. So yeah, and yeah, basically they all wake up. Um, so yeah, Kakashi explains the build test. And they don't even hide, bro. Naruto, bro, he just lifts up 3 fingers, bro, and they'll start moving, bro. Sasuke activates Rinnegan, left eye, and Eternal Mangekyo, Sharingan, and the other eye. Bro, so he basically yeah. Sakura, she has her gloves ready, bro. So she makes them like super durable diamond with a little spike so that it can give more damage. And Naruto, he will use a Made in Heaven. So they both attack and they clap Kakashi, bro. So Sasuke, he leaves a blue trail. When he's cause he's super fast too. Sakura pink trail, and Naruto red and yellow trail. So yeah, and they take the bells, and they know it was about teamwork because they're super smart. All of them are like 1,000 IQ. So yeah, and yeah. So time skips to when Kakashi wakes up, and he sees that the Team 7, they're really good at teamwork, and he saw like when he saw what happened. He saw the Rinnegan Tsunade like 100 healings. The mark on Sakura's forehead, and the mode of and that thing that Naruto summons. Kashi wakes up and he sees that it's completely healed, and he says like, oh, probably the 100 healings from Sakura. He tells her in his head. He sees Team 7 eating, and he sees that Sakura and Sasuke have gotten close, you know? So yeah. He's like, whoa team. It looks like you all pass since you made teamwork. And yeah. I know he in his head like he's like, they're all above Jonin level. They're probably high Kage level. What kind of training did they even have? No? And no, the boy Naruto he starts and he's like, Kakashi of the Sharingan. So you have the Sharingan, huh? Looks like your friend Obito gave it to you. No, he says, looks like a certain Obito Uchiha gave you this eye. No, Kashi's like, yes, he did. He died, you know, and yeah, basically, well, he says the Kakashi says, yes, he died, and he gave me his eye. So yeah. I'm so sorry, bro. So yeah, and you know, uh, thing, Naruto he asks, "Do you want to become a full-blooded Uchiha with two Sharingans?" Kakashi, and you know, Kakashi's surprised. He's like, "Well, I would definitely like to. It will make me more powerful, I guess. But it's not like you can do anything about it, can you?" I know. He sees that Naruto has a grin in his face, and he's like, "Wait, you can?" And you know, Naruto, he just uses reality override, and he makes Kakashi a full-blooded Uchiha with the Mangekyo Sharingan in both his eyes. And you know, and he is still the Sharingan of Obito, and he like unlocked the full potential of the Sharingan. So yeah, and I would have given him the Rinnegan, but nah. I know. Kashi's like, oh, thank you, Naruto. Now I guess I don't have any limitations um on my Sharingan, and I'll be able to protect the leaf as a Jonin. He basically thanks that, and he's like, not just like, hey, can't have our sensei be weak, can we? And you know, Sasuke and Sakura, they both nod, and they're like, yep, can't have that. And you know, so yeah. And yes, he knows all the abilities of the Eternal Mangekyo, so no need to worry. So yeah, and you know, he basically they go to the Hokage, and he's like, "Oh, Naruto boy, how you doing?" Well, no, he says, "Kakashi, are you here for your mission already?" And you know, Kakashi nods and he says, "Yes, Lord Third." And you know, he's like, "Well, your first mission is a D rank mission." No, Kakashi's like, "Understand." He's like, "Lord Third, are you really sure?" And you know, Lord Third, and he's like, "Oh, trust me. With Naruto on your team, you can even do a SSS plus rank mission. So doing a mere D rank mission will probably be easier than you think." And you know, Kashi's so shocked and surprised. And you know, like Sasuke, and Sasuke, they're not surprised. They know Naruto's strength. So yeah, yeah, and you know, yeah. So they do yeah, they do the missions. It was C rank, huh? Yes, a C rank. It's a C rank. It's the Tazana one, and Tazana, he doesn't provoke anyone because he sees like these kids, they look intimidating, so he doesn't want smoke. Yeah. So there's we time skip to when they're walking. They see a puddle. Sasuke, Sakura, and no, just Sasuke and Naruto, bro. They're just like, Sasuke, I guess we just. Yeah. Sasuke, you can use the Rinnegan to read their memories, can't you? Sasuke just nodded. He said, Naruto says, do it. We need information anyway. He does that. He used the human path. I'm not sure, whatever it is. So he extracts the memories, and they basically Naruto is like, time to end this, and he basically does a tail beast bomb at the pond, and he basically regenerates that thing because there was a huge crater. And it's like, nice work done. Now we could go back to work. No, Kakashi, and he was shocked, and Tazuna too, bro. He's like, Tazuna has like, whoa, I'm lucky I got these kids protecting me. And so I saw a thing, Kakashi, bro, like, he was like shocked too, because he never saw such power, And Naruto and Team 70 said, Kakashi, we know that's not a C rank mission. It's probably an A rank, but like Lord Third said, we are here, so there's no problem in doing a better mission than that. So we're fine. Yeah, and yeah, that happens, and I know I haven't included Dio and Pucci because in this story a lot, because I don't really need to, So yeah. When they see that there's a lot of mist. Oh, my bad. So I'm sorry, I'm back now. So basically they encounter Zabuza, but he's dead. No. Naruto, he looks into Zabuza's memory, and he sees that he's so a spirit. He just wants money to live with Haku, and yeah. So he uses talk no jutsu. Yeah, and he makes Zabuza join their side. And Zabuza tells Haku to come down, that they're safe, So yes, Zabuza won't be killed. He just will come back to the leaf. No, and yeah. Then we go to the house, of Tazuna, and the bridge is already done. Naruto made it so fast, bro. Nobody could even see it. So yeah. So they're just chilling before going back to the leaf. So yeah, they know Gato's men appear, and Naruto, he claps them. Team 7, they clap them easy. Yeah. Okay, sorry for that. So they make quick work of Gato's men, and he revives like the Inari's father. Inari thanks him. So yeah, and now they go back to the Leaf Village, and it's the tuning exams. And I was gonna end it here, but I'm gonna cover the tuning exams because why not? So yeah, um, Kakashi, he tells them that there's a tuning exam, blah blah blah, to train and blah blah blah. And they don't train because they really truly do not need training. And thing Naruto, he used this time because he's not dense, so he knows that Hinata loves him, and he wanna know her more, you know. And so basically he spends his time with Hinata, and they get to know each other, you know, and they're dating now. Yes, they're dating now, and since they're dating and he trusts Hinata, even though it's been a few weeks, he just changed her, and he unlocks he made he she unlocks the Tensegon. Yep, which basically is an evolution of the Rinnegan, Byakugan. So yeah, she has Tensegon, and she she's super, super strong. And as a gift, what would Hinata have, bro? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Okay, so he basically gave her the powers of the pawpaw fruit. It's basically a Bartholomew Kuma's fruit, which basically enables him to make push anything with his paws, But nah, I'm gonna make it so it's her whole hand, and it doesn't have to be like So it's her whole hand. Like it's not a paw, cause I don't want to make that. It's her whole hand. She can push or reflect anything, literally anything, if it's not no, too much stronger than her. So yeah, and yes, she has the Pentagon chakra cloak, and yes, it will be still cyan or like light blue. So yeah, and yeah, I think that's it. So yes, and when she pushes something, it appears in her hand. So she can push out chakra, push out pain, push and can push air together. Versus impact. Just search up the abilities of Bartholomew Kuma, and you'll see this. And you'll see, okay. So yeah. Wait. Yeah. So we time skip to the tuning exams. I'm not gonna cover the first part. Oh, and by the way, Naruto he already knows of Orochimaru's plan, and he annihilates all the people that are part of Orochimaru's plan. All of them. And he calms Gara, the one tail, blah blah blah. He does that all before anyone knew it. Yep. So so yeah. And yeah. So like there will be no Konoha crush. And he convinced Orochimaru to stop his evil plans, because if he wants eternal life, like he can just give it. That Naruto can just give it to him, Orochimaru he's like, for real? And Naruto's like, he just uses reality override. He makes Orochimaru immortal. I know he gives Orochimaru full control over snakes. Full control, bro. And just pop out a snake out of his hands. You can use the bones, like snakes as weapons. Bones of the snakes, blah blah blah, whatever, And yes, yeah, that's it. So, Orochimaru, he's like, how do I know that you're not tricking me, kid? And Naruto, he's like, well, I'm gonna give myself immortality, and I'm gonna show you that I'm not lying. And he basically does that. gives himself immortality, and he literally cuts his head off, and he pops right back, and he's like, "See, I was not lying." Fortunately, he's impressed. He's like, "Nice then. Very well. I will stop my evil plans, and I will come back to Konoha. Though I'm not sure people would like me. And he looks down sad, in heart he's like, he just uses reality override, and he makes, everyone forget about all the evil things that Orochimaru did. And now he's like, oh, I already took care of that. I rewrote reality to where you didn't do anything evil, so nobody hates you. And Orochimaru, he smiles and he's like, very well, kid. That's nice. Now, by the way, he and Naruto said, by the way, I took care of your people that were in the Konoha crush, so you don't have to worry about warning them, okay? Which means he just says, okay then. And so yeah. Orochimaru just goes back to doing his shit. And the Kazekage, Naruto brings him back to life. And yeah. So, it's the real Kazekage now, so yeah, no problem. And the Chunin exams, the written portion, trash. I might just skip to the battle portion after the 1 month training. So, now we go to the before the 1 month, the preliminaries. So, I'm gonna just go to the interesting fights. Leave vs Gara. Gara claps, but he doesn't break Lee's bones, blah, blah, no. He's chill. He just engulfs Lee in sand. Lee cannot move. So, yeah. So there's no Lee being super injured and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no. So then, now we go to Sasuke versus Gara. Sasuke, he claps Gara because Rinnegan, Eternal Mangekyo. And people, they saw his Rinnegan and Eternal Mangekyo. So, yeah. Remember, bro, there's a lot of people watching this, so yeah. No. So they won his eyes, but they know how badly Gara was defeated, so yeah. And we go skip to Hinata versus Neji. Neji trash talks everything. Then Hinata, bro, she has enough, bro. She activates Tensegon, bro. She activates, yeah. Okay, so we now go, yes. I believe I left off to the fight with Hinata and Neji, bro. So basically, Hinata she just rushes, like, immediately, leaving a bluish flash. And she puts literally her hand, like, on Neji's chest. And, bro, like, she just push that shit. And then, people, the only thing they see Hinata's fist behind, like, Neji, imprinted, like, there. And, so, yeah. Then Neji, bro, he's knocked out. Literally so fast, bro. And, yeah. Everyone is shocked, bro. Because Hinata, bro, she's not a scaredy cat no more. So, yeah. And, Naruto versus who again, bro? I don't even know, bro. Bro, okay, let me just search that up. Nah, bro. Fuck it, bro. I don't care who Naruto faced, bro. I literally do not care. So, yeah. But he just showed his power to the world, And, I'm gonna cut it here. Yes, I'm gonna cover the rest in the next part. So, peace out and goodbye. Bye-bye.